To follow along with this question, please refer to the Unit 2 study guide. This video will demonstrate the weighted average method of accounting for inventory. And we're going to use the example that's in your study guide. The Beck Company has the following inventory purchases during the fiscal year ended December 31st, 2011. Now, in the last question that we did, we divided up the screen into three columns. Your textbook does the same. This first one is the purchases, or the goods available for sale to your customers. The second column is your sales, and it's your cost of goods sold. And the third column is your balance, or your ending inventory. So we're going to work our way through the question. We're going to start with our beginning inventory that was left over from the previous year. And that inventory was 500 units with a cost of $90 a piece. So the total cost would be $45,000. The balance of the ending inventory, we would have 500 units at $90 a piece, $45,000. So if we were to sell any units at this point, the cost of those units would be $90. But things get a little murky when we have a new purchase on February 10th. We purchased 250 units, but these units have a different price. We're paying $84 for these ones. Total cost is $21,000. So we're going to bring that balance over to the balance column. Now, under the weighted average method, as soon as you have two different costs in that balance column, we need to calculate a new average cost for all of the units of inventory. And what you have to do is calculate the goods available for sale in units. So we're going to add the 500 and the 250. And we'll also need the goods available for sale in dollars. So we would add the $45,000 and $21,000. Now we're going to calculate a per unit cost where we take the goods available for sale in dollars and divide by the goods available for sale in units. So we take the $66,000 and divide by the $750, and we're going to get $88 a unit. So the new cost is not the 90 and the 84. All of those units kind of disappear. We mix them all up, and we now have 750 units at $88 a piece to give us the total cost of $66,000. On March the 15th, we have a sale of 330 units. We look over to our balance column, and all 750 have a price of $88, so that's the cost of the units that we're selling. We're going to update our balance column by subtracting the units that we're selling. We're going to end up with 420 units. The cost stays the same, unchanged. Now on August 21st, we have another purchase of 130 units at $100 a piece, $13,000. When we bring that over to our balance column, we now see that we have two different groups with two different prices, and with the weighted average method, we can't have that. So we have to calculate the total goods available for sale in units. So we're going to add the 420 and the 130, and we're going to add or calculate the goods available for sale in dollars. Those are the two pieces of information we need to come up with a new weighted average, or a new average price for these units. Remember, when you calculate an average, your answer is going to be somewhere between 100 and 88. Let's calculate it and find out. We're going to take the goods available for sale in dollars, divide by the unit, and you'll notice that I rounded to two decimal places. Whenever you round, we're going to get a rounding difference. So if we take the $90.84, which is our new weighted average, and we multiply that by 550, we're not going to get 49,960 exactly, but it's close enough. So we're happy with a small rounding. rounding difference. On September the 10th, we have a new sale. And on September the 10th, we're going to sell 235 units. They have a price of $90.84 to give us a cost of $21,347.40. We're going to subtract the 235 from the 550, and we're left with 315 units. And we're going to subtract the 21,347.40, and we're going to subtract the 21,347.40 from the 49,960, and we get 28,612.60. So this is what our ending inventory in units and in dollars. To get our cost of goods sold in units and dollars, we're going to add the sales column. So we end up with 565 and 50,387.40. To get our goods available for sale, we're going to add up the units and the dollars. Remember, we want to calculate that goods available for sale so we can check our work. To check our work, we take the goods available for sale and subtract the units that we sold to get the units we have left. To get the ending inventory in dollars, we start with the goods available for sale in dollars, subtract our sales in dollars, and we end up with our ending inventory in dollars. And remember, you could end up with a small rounding difference, and that's